Do you hang out with them because you genuinely like them as a person, or you like what they have? And this is a question that you really have to ask yourself, because you will tolerate certain energy that you actually don't desire because of what they show you. When I say what they show you, they might have certain cool toys. They might have the newest gaming system. They might know so-and-so. They might live in a nice neighborhood. All of these things are cool, but does it make you a good person? No. In fact, materialistic things do not make a person better or worse. It's who they are within is what you need to examine. Are they good communicators? Do they let you speak your piece? Do they judge you? Do they criticize you on everything that you do? Are they consistent with you? Are you the only one reaching out? Do they support you? These are all questions that you have to ask, because a lot of times if you really ask these questions or you write them down on a paper, you will find out that a lot of these answers do not align with someone who categorizes as an actual friend. So you have to bypass. There was a lot of times when I was younger where I hung around kids that I didn't necessarily like, but they had this cool scooter, or they knew my brother, or this and that and that, and like we would hang out and we would kick it, but I would never really vibe with them. There would never really be a friendship brewing because we had nothing in common. And even if they answer yes to all those things, sometimes the things that you don't have in common with them will cause them to act a certain type of way. If you can't find common ground with someone who shares many uncommon beliefs and values with you, then you don't need to be around them. You know what I'm saying? If they want to try to force their beliefs and their styles on you, then you don't need to be around them. A friend will accept you for who you are. That's just 100% facts. So if you can answer that question, now you have to ask, are they around me because of who I am or what I have? And if they're only coming around when you're doing a certain activity, you know exactly what you need to do. I had someone that, at this point is becoming a distant memory, but he was a brother to me. He used to only come over to my house to play GTA 5. He didn't care about me. He didn't care about anything like that. He only cared about what I had, so he tolerated me. You see, you guys got to watch out for that things. If they're your friend, they should be able to come over and do absolutely just, maybe you guys are going to watch Netflix. Maybe you guys are just going to play board games. You guys are going to do things that not just one person wants to do. If you're only doing things that the one friend wants to do and they're never wanting to do things that you want to do, that's not a friend. They're using you. I used to buy food for my friends. I used to do this, that, and the third for my friends. Little did I realize they only came around when I did those things. When we were just doing absolutely nothing or just kicking it, they didn't want to be around. Or they were trying to get home quick. You have to pay attention to these things. They're social cues. There's social cues that you have to be very ahead of, because if you're not, it can be very hurtful way later in the game when you get really, really close and they take their mask off. Well, they take their mask off and then you see someone that you never knew for all this time, because this whole time they've been able to hide from you. And really they weren't hiding, you just never cared to look. Really they weren't hiding, you just never cared to look. And with that being said, man, you need to ask yourself all these questions before you really start building upon a friendship that is going to turn into an in-ship. So with that being said, man, I need my moderators to turn the comment section back on. If you guys have anything to say pertaining to the topic, now is the perfect time to say it. If you haven't already, tap the follow and the bell button so you can be subscribed and notified to everything that's going forward. And if you guys would like to extend this episode, I need to see 500 diamonds within the next 45 seconds. Guys got about 40 seconds to say what you like. Playing the drums on my legs right now, like, bro, can you have a longer life? Only if the diamond requirement is met. You know what I'm saying? I'm a busy person. I got a lot of stuff to do. If you guys want more of my time, it has to be bought. It's sad when someone shows you they really are and they're not who you thought they was. That's 100% facts, man. Got about 20 more seconds, guys. I'm broke. I can't do that. Well, I mean, hey, man, there's going to be another episode. Unfortunately, man, sometimes you just be like that. Look, we got 10 more seconds. I like your hair. Thank you. If you like my hair, tap the follow and the bell button. All right. Well, I hope you guys live as long as you want and never want as long as you live. I'll be right back with the 5th episode. Peace.